I told y'all I stopped drinking, and I really stopped. I'm trying to limit myself. I'm not completely off the weed. I admit it.
You know he wanted to say, I'm done smoking, bro. I'm done drinking. I'm done smoking. And look at how bro just like cycles through the different options. All right, so we're about to tap in with Soluminati on his spiritual channel and see what he's saying. It's you. Eye emoji. Okay, what are you about to say?
Spiritual soul in the building. Geyser. Nature soul in the building, man. Simple.
Why are you in the rain, so? Why are you in the rain?
Geyser.
This is some Soluminati type shit, bro. Why is he? I would like to imagine he went out there to record before it started raining. And then it started raining, and then Soluminati in Soluminati fashion said, nah, I'm still gonna record.
In the building. Hoodie soul in the building. Dewey soul in the building. Grounder. Got my shoes on right now, though. It's too cold. In the building, man. Simple. So look. I gotta hurry up and record this video because I know water is about to get on my camera. So my phone, the quality gonna be looking crazy in a minute. It just started raining like 20 minutes ago. So I find that as a sign to get y'all this video.
Yep.
Now this video,
I fucking
I
called
want y'all to know this
I called it.
right now. Let's put the matrix to the side and let's tap in with yourself. Last night I took 3 Harataki pills.
What's
and this
that?
video gonna be quick. Look, I took 3 Harataki pills last night. Now, Harataki, I don't know if y'all know what that is. It activates your third eye. It helps you breathe way deeper. And it puts you in a way deeper meditative state or dream state, right? So, I told y'all I stopped drinking, and I really stopped. I'm trying to limit myself. I'm not completely off the weed. I admit it. But once I...
Let's run that back, bro. Oh man, I f with Soluminati so much, bro. This nigga is so hilarious. Shit.
I told y'all I stopped drinking, and I really stopped. I'm trying to limit myself. I'm not completely off the weed. I admit it.
Bro, look, he wanted to say initially, you know, he wanted to say, I'm done smoking, bro. I'm done drinking. I'm done smoking. And look at how bro just like cycles through the different options.
I told y'all I stopped drinking, and I really stopped. I'm trying to limit myself. I'm not completely off the weed. I admit it. But once I cleansed my body.
He confessed. That was so good.
My dreams started to make more sense. I started back writing down my dreams, and I told y'all since day one, write down all your dreams.
So keeping it real. That's why I fuck with him, bro. Like, I fuck with Soluminati heavy, bro. That was just hilarious to me.
Why is this car just sitting there? It took you too long to turn, my boy. It's gone now, but goddamn. Motherfuckers see you in nature solo, and they just want to stop and stare.
I mean, you're in
Shit
the
crazy.
rain. Talking through your phone.
I told y'all to start writing down your dreams. I've been telling y'all since day one, if you're a music artist and you really tapped in with yourself, if you go deep into your dreams, you start getting lucid in your dreams, you can bring back frequencies and tones, beats, music that you have never heard of in the physical. And you got you some hits. If you're an artist, you can see different colors, different ideas, different type of shit that only exists deeper and deeper within yourself. A deeper part of yourself only has access to that shit.
Really?
Most of the shit y'all see, castles, ideas, structures, all type of stuff, it come deep from your dreams. A lot of y'all don't know that the government be using people to do remote viewing to make sure you can't.
All right, here we go with this government shit. Okay.
Do certain shit. They even got people set and being set in an astral plane to make sure you can't do certain shit.
I don't believe that. I don't believe the FBI got an astral projection unit.
So let's put the physical to the side and let me tell you what I experienced. And hopefully it can activate something within your ass. I'm out here in the rain.
This is just the new age version of everybody got demons. Demons is everywhere. They're in the sky. They're in your soup. They're in your cereal. They're in the weed. They're in the alcohol. Just like the FBI astral projectors. They're everywhere.
My hand is freezing, but I still got to get you this message. I had a dream yesterday. It was last night. I went to sleep kind of late, but when I dozed off, I was out. And in my dreams, normally, When I focus on something, it takes me there. So I could be talking to some females in my dreams, and then I could look at a tree. If I look at that tree, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna pull me to that tree. It's like my higher self be controlling everywhere I go in my dreams, as long as I'm lucid. As long as I'm lucid. If I'm not lucid, let's say I've been drinking that day, or let's say I like just been toxic in the physical. I don't have no control over my dreams. It's kind of impossible. It'd be hard for me to remember. But look, in this particular dream that I had last night, I was having a conversation with this older guy with gray hair. He looked like, you know how bums be looking?
All right, so now we're about to hear about his dream. Okay.
Let me wipe my camera.
I put zero stock in other people's dreams.
It was this older guy, gray hair.
My dreams, they are important, though, obviously, right? Isn't that how life works, right? Your dreams, they matter, but nobody else's dreams matter.
You know how bums be looking when they be just like looking dirty, and they be having all the facial hair, but it's supposed to be gray, but it look kind of dirty.
Ooh.
And he was drinking and shit. And I'm asking myself this. Why am I dreaming about a fucking bum that's sitting here? Now, where we were sitting was crazy because at where we were sitting, my nigga, it was only me and him there. And I'm like, bro, out of every fucking thing I could be dreaming about, you mean to tell me, my nigga, I take some Harataki, I'm trying to tap in. This white car is riding past again. I can't make this up. Hold on.
Go talk to him. Pull up on him.
It just did a full circle. Guess they ain't used to seeing no niggas just chilling in the rain. Go ahead, my guy. So look, I asked myself, how come I take 3 Harataki to activate my third eye? I tap in with myself. And y'all give me a dream of a fucking bum? This is what I was asking myself because I was lucid enough to know what was going on. It was nothing for me to focus on that could take my attention away from the bum. It's like the motherfucker had my whole undivided attention, right? Now listen to me, y'all. It's like he had my whole undivided attention.
So go inside, bro. Go inside. You're getting water in the microphone, okay? Get the water off the lens.
So look, this shit is getting out of hand. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta hurry up. So look, I was having a conversation with him, and majority of the conversation I can't even remember, but I remember he was talking about ancestors, right? Now, in my dreams, I don't know what it is, but in my dreams, I be wanting my dreams to be spiritual, but they be botted as fuck. Like, I be wanting my dreams to be something that I really can grasp and take back with me and keep experiencing over and over. But 9 times out of 10, it's like my dreams be giving me random side quests and random missions and shit. So he having a conversation with me about ancestors. And one thing y'all don't know, we all have a whole line of ancestors that's working for us. And majority of our ancestors that y'all think be working for us and shit, majority of the ones that's going crazy is the ones that's bad as fuck in this timeline. They probably alcoholic, they probably smoke, they probably domestic, they have a temper, they have like a demonic.
What do you mean by domestic?
Fuck. In this timeline, they probably alcoholic, they probably smoke, they probably domestic, they have a temper, they have like a demonic bad spirit. But little do y'all know, majority of those people that's in your DNA.
Where do you find this? How do you prove this? How do you figure this out? So you're just making shit up, bro. It's okay, though. That's what pretty much everyone's doing.
That's your ancestors. They are warriors in the spiritual realm, right? So, that's a whole nother video. But basically, bro, your ancestors, you're a reflection of your ancestors that came before you. Your thoughts come from them. Your ideas come from them. Your emotional state come from them. You came here to just end generational curses that was put upon you to raise your vibration, to raise your soul level even higher. Bro, this shit is like a video game.
This nigga needs to write a book, bro. He might have the next Hogwarts in his head, the next Matrix, the next, you know what I'm saying, Narnia in his head, bro. Because what is he even going on about? Alcoholic ancestor spirits that want me to break the Matrix by raising my vibration? All right.
Start understanding it. Once you start understanding the deeper parts of yourself, you'll understand this shit is like a video game. Now, let me get back to my mans. He was talking to me about some ancestor shit, and I wasn't able to really comprehend what he was saying because, you know, in a dream, it just be skipping over shit. You can't just sit and have a convo and just remember everything. It skips over. It's like, I can't explain it. Bro, did y'all know, I'm about to get straight to the point. Did y'all know I was having conversations with him, and then I started feeling fear coming from myself? Like I start feeling like this uncomfortable feeling, temporary. And I'm about to and I'm about to get straight to the point. I'm having a conversation with this fucking old man. It was nothing for me to focus on that could pull me away from him in my dream. And then out of nowhere, nigga, I start feeling fear. This nigga disappeared. Why did
I'm like so fucking done with Soluminati, bro. But it's also like I'm just listening to him and I'm like, I'm the Soluminati of my friend group, bro. Like, I think this is why I fuck with him so much, bro. Like, I was like, what is Soluminati going on about right now, bro? But it's like, I'm like in my friend group, bro. When I think of which one of us in the friend group has been on this like fucking on this type of shit, bro. It's like only me. Okay, all right. Look, man.
my point of view changed from me looking at him to him looking at me? But it wasn't him. It was me looking at myself. And what I was looking at, it wasn't even me. I know that shit probably don't make sense. Listen, I started feeling intense fear. Out of nowhere, he disappeared. And I morphed into him from his point of view looking at me. But me wasn't me.
Okay.
I was a completely different fucking person. So look.
So what is the moral? We are only halfway through the video. What's the moral of the story? Where are you taking me, so?
What I'm trying to tell you is what I got from this dream. Nigga, I tried to send myself a message from another aspect of myself. But I was too judgy. I'm like, oh, this a bum, this, it does that. Bro, it don't matter how they look, nigga, they soul level, they spirit. Nigga, that's a powerful being. I basically, bro, you don't know how our power work. You don't know how everything that's happening in the astro, everything that's happening in the dream is trying to get us to wake up so we could conquer this shit. That old man was me. Now, I'm not going to say that was me from a past life. That was me from this life. That was me from that life. I was trying to communicate with myself through a fucking dream. And I don't know why I projected an old man that was a drunk. But what I got from it was he was telling me, nigga, no matter what, your ancestors, who you are, like, bro, I was getting a lot of just information from it. It was just piling on. But what I'm getting from that is, bro, most of the motherfuckers you be seeing in your dreams be you. If you had never became lucid in your dreams and try to really tap in with the person or the people that you see, most of it be you.
I guess in a sense that is true because these aren't real people. These are people that you are constructing yourself with your own brain and your own mind. So in a way, everything you see is a reflection of you in a dream. That makes sense to me.
Now, I'm not saying you do got hijackers. You do got people who try to control your dream states. You do got fucking demons and entities and different stuff. But that's why I told you, if you cleanse up, you meditate and you taking care of yourself, your inner world will respond. If you somebody who just out here going crazy, you're not going to really experience this shit. But I'm a low-level nigga when it comes to all this. There's some people who probably watching this video who had way deeper experiences. But what I got from that dream, how I just morphed into him, and then I was looking at myself, but it wasn't even me the whole time. I was him. And the person I was playing in my dream, like, have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror in a dream and it ain't you? Or you look kind of different, distorted or something, like something is different?
That's a thing. They say mirrors, watch faces, clocks, they don't ever work in dreams. I used to kind of be into this stuff, back in the day. Yeah, lucid dreaming and all that. And they say that's how you can tell whether or not you're in a dream. Look in a mirror, look at a clock, look at a watch, and it's not going to, for some reason, our brains, like, that's asking too much. The brain can make up all these, like, visuals that seem realistic in the dream, but then that's asking the programming to go too far. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, right now, while all this shit going on in the Matrix, bro, your superpowers is ready to just activate. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most of the time, I just want to go to sleep now and just tap into that realm. But bro, you got these superpowers that they don't want you to know. Your dreams ain't just dreams, they messages. All of them. Nigga, ain't not one dream you having is just a normal dream.
Well, I hope so. I fucking hope so, because I just had a crazy dream last night, and shit, I want that shit to come true, bro.
No matter how normal it look, All your dreams is messages. It always been. I had an old.
All right, here's a crazy thing, bro. Like, there's a. Nah, I'm not gonna get into it. We can only have one fucking crazy dude talking in a video at a time. I can't do this.
Oh man, nigga, it was nothing. I told y'all in a dream, your higher self pulls you to different shit. So if you in a dream and you just doing one thing and then you have a thought about going somewhere, but you've been there before, you can experience it, you can perceive it, you gonna teleport there. It's gonna pull you there.
It doesn't even make sense, bro. I'm not gonna say it. It doesn't. I need to think about it. I need to write this down, bro. But it has to do with the possibility that we are living in a simulation. But here's why it doesn't make sense for me to fucking talk about it. Because if we are living in a simulation, then I'm talking to the simulation. I'm trying to convince the simulation that wants me to not realize that it's a simulation, that we're in a simulation. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It doesn't even make sense. It's a lose-lose. Either we're not in a simulation and you're like watching me right now talking about what the fuck is Don talking about? Like, I'm for sure not like a simulated being. Like, shit, maybe Don is a part of my simulation. You see, you just can never get it. You can never figure it out, bro. It just doesn't make sense. But I've had this thought since I was like 9, bro. On and off, things will happen in life. Either like I'll get some crazy level of deja vu where it's like this, I already experienced this. I am not tripping. I know this feels too familiar. Like I already saw this happen and then it happened, right? That whenever that happens, it makes me feel like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like I know what this person's about to say and then they say it and it's like, okay, whatever that was. You know, shit like that will happen, bro. And I remember when I was like 9 years old, this was like on a Saturday before a track meet. I was with my mom and I remember turning to my mom and asking her, I was like, you ever feel like you're in like a fictional story and where you're like the only real person and you're like going through this like game almost? And she would look at me and she was like, no, son. I've never felt like that. I was like, what if that was the first time I started to become aware that of the simulation, and that was the first act the simulation did to get me to like fucking stop thinking about it. You see why I didn't want to talk about this shit? This shit is fucking stupid, bro. Yeah. So no, bro thinks he's in the Truman Show or something. No, it's not like the Truman Show. It's a simulated reality. I was thinking about this before I ever heard of simulation theory, bro. Like before I ever heard of simulation theory, I was like, I don't know, bro. I've had all kinds of weird thoughts like that, bro. I remember this one time. Y'all want to hear me ramble about fucking unhinged ideas that have just popped into my mind over the course of my life that I just never forget? I remember this one time this idea popped in my mind. What if, right? It kind of goes hand in hand with this being like a simulated reality. But what if none of this shit, guys, this is all bullshit, what I'm telling you right now. I mean, it's not in the sense of these are genuine ideas that have popped in my mind, but I have no evidence to support any of this. Please do not believe anything that I'm saying right now. I don't believe what I'm saying right now. I'm just saying I think about these things sometimes, you know? I have no reason to believe them. But I've thought about, what was it? Oh, yeah. What if, right? This is kind of like a simulated reality. And all of the terrible things that you see happening in the world, you're going to like experience it to some degree. Like that's the point of life, right? And you go through this life and you're like, oh, that'll never happen to me. But all of the things happen to you. You know, you lose a loved one. You get really sick. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things that you see that you hope never happen to you, they're all going to happen to you because that's a part of the game. That's a part of the simulated reality. You have to experience all of these things and cope through it and go through it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, when I look at what I've been through, bro, it's like I've been through a few things, man, a few crazy shit things. And you're not always going to get hit with the full force, you know, like the max thing possible, you know? Like I've been a part of something that some people might call a cult. I feel like, you know, I've been a part of that, you know? Not trying to say anything negative or anything. Some people have described it as that. But it was not fucking, you know, it wasn't Jamestown. It wasn't Waco. You know what I'm saying? But I could check that off the list. Oh, shit. That's something I thought would never happen to me. And it kind of did. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Nigga, you about to go hoop, and then you turn and you look at a mountain, and then you teleport to that mountain. It pulls you there. Now you on a whole nother situation in your dream. Your higher self be working for you in your dreams, but you just can't connect with your higher self in your dreams because you cutting it off in the real and the physical. Just like you upgrading your player, nigga. Upgrade your life. You giving your player, you giving your physical upgrades, hitting the gym, doing this, doing that, getting surgeries, girl. But you don't do shit for your inner self. You don't do shit for God. You don't go within. So you won't experience.
Okay.
The experience I got from that was telling me, bro, most of our ancestors that we probably look down at. Most of our uncles, cousins, we got some, they fighting their demons. You got some family who go to wars. They didn't go to wars. They didn't come here to kill people. They just got a warrior spirit, so they just want more. That's how that shit work. Most of your ancestors that you look at as drunk, they all just toxic as fuck. When they pass on, those be the ones that's most active in the spiritual realm, ready to protect you. They came here. That's why they facing so many demons. That's why they got to go through so much stuff. And then there's other people that ain't going through nothing. The chosen ones gonna always go through more because you have to wake up. You have to. I'm looking at that old man like, bro, why the fuck am I having a dream? The whole time it was me. It was me. It was another me. Looking at another me.
So what was he trying to tell you though? What was the significance of this old alcoholic homeless bum man? And what aspect of you is he? Let's see if he elaborates.
Nigga, I ain't even gazer in my dreams. Who the fuck am I? Who am I? Who are we? Gay. Gay. And this is why they keeping us asleep. I was just telling y'all, bro, if we had the same technology that the motherfuckers over there in China got, our DNA will start activating. We'll start remembering certain shit because the technology was always aligned with us. We already had that shit in the past. This is why they keep us at this low-level technology. This is why they keep us asleep as possible. This is why everything makes sense to keep you from going within. Because then you start noticing, hold on, I'm not really suffering. I've always been free. If you noticing you ain't gotta suffer no more, shit gonna change. If you notice you got power and you got ancestors and God and everything.
Bro, I hate thinking about why there is anything. Why does anything exist, right? And then, of course, if you're a religious person, you might say, because God, okay, why does God exist? Why is there something and not nothing? You ever think about that? I try not to think about that too much, but yeah, crazy.
Thing working for you at all times, even through your lowest point, how can they fuck with you? So what I want y'all to do, start tapping in. This is why I'm telling y'all why all this shit is going on. It's a reason why it's going on, so you can still keep focusing on all them. But all the power is inside of you. Tap in. Take it one step at a time.
Like, this is like, will make me think like, this is the simulation trying to give me a hint. We are just because we are. Things are because they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's an argument, of course, for the eternality of a creator God, but other people take it one step forward and say, well, why does there need to be a creator God? If there can be just a self-existent creator God, why can't there be a self-existent reality? And that's when people get into the whole, universes collapsing and exploding and it's just an infinite cycle. And listen, I ain't thinking about all that.
Those Harataki pills. It activates your third eye, gives you deeper dreams and deeper meditation experiences. But you got to be consistent with yourself. You can't just be a person, watch a video, then want to go try something, and then it don't work for you, and then now you just like, oh, and then you back to your body-ass life. Stay consistent. Anyway, I just wanted to get that for
you ever think about that, bro? Like, you pass somebody in a car. Like, next time you're in a car and you're in the passenger seat, or even if you're in the driver's seat and you're just going along and you look over and you see somebody, take a good look at them. Think about the fact that you'll probably never see this person again for the rest of your life. And that person has lived an entire story, bro. You're the same to them as they are to you. Just this almost invisible, like, just entity to them. You're just a car to the right. But you're this person who has all this, like, this texture to your life and to your story. You've been through shit, and you're gonna go through a lot more. And then there's just this other person, and they're living their life, bro. And that's everybody. That's too fucking much, dude. That's too much. It's too much. I don't want to think about it. That's what you get when you watch Soluminati. It's you. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out.